You have no idea of the epicness of the thing I have in store for you today. Hi guys, how you all doing? I'm the Redstone Ninja, and this is exactly the same world as the world with the series of the map making tutorial and the Redstone tutorial series. But yes, I am going to be doing yet another series on this world, and that is the Redstone Contraption series. Now, when I say Redstone Contraptions, I don't mean things that you can build in survival. I mean just silly little command block things. Maybe some things that you can build in survival too, but mostly command block things, because let's face it, they're a lot more interesting than piston mechanisms. You can just do a lot more with command blocks. So what I have for you today is, ignore that redstone, is the Infinity Metre hurdle. I'll just let that sink in. Yep, Infinity meters. You heard it here first. Let's have a go and see what it does. The idea is you jump over here and oh, keep going, don't stop. Oh, I got some gold. Let's keep doing it. It makes a satisfactory noise. Okay, I've had enough of that. Let's get rid of all this gold, and I'm going to show you now how this all works. Well, just briefly. First of all, you may have noticed that this isn't infinity meters long at all. Whoops, that's not supposed to be there. Chop. Right, you may have noticed that this isn't infinity meters at all, and in fact, I haven't built it that good. I should have built it out of render distance. That way, you couldn't have you couldn't have told when you were being teleported back, because that's how it works. You think you're going forwards and you're going over an infinite number of hurdles, but in actual fact, you never go past this point. I have a wall of test for commands that test for the player being in those coordinates, and the coordinates above in case you feel like whoa, and the coordinates above in case you feel like just jumping over like this. See, it doesn't work. I've got a whole wall of test for commands here, and here they are. I've got a fast clock running behind them and some comparators drawing an output. Whoops. Here is an OR gate that tests for if any of these inputs are true, and what it's going to do is going to play random random.orb sound, that's the level up sound thingy, majig, at the player, volume of 1000 and pitch of 0.1. Now let me just show you what happens if I put pitch of 2.0. This is the highest pitch. Right, let's get rid of this. I think this one sounds a lot less better. Can I say that? I don't know. Does that sound better? I prefer the other one. 0.1. That's pretty much the smallest you can get, the lowest pitch. And of course, that teleports the player backwards 9 blocks to give the effect that he is actually getting somewhere, but he's not really. That keeps happening. And there we go, see. So that also means that no matter where you are, if I'm over here, it's going to if I'm over here, it's going to teleport me here. If I'm over here, it's going to teleport me here. If I run diagonal, it's still going to work. See? And the whole thing about the gold ingot and coach whispers to you, or that's perhaps a little bit more complicated. Here we got a monostable circuit, and here we got a T flip-flop. This one says tell RP don't stop, and tell RP keep going. Now the /tell command is slightly different from the /say command. Well, because you can probably tell it's in the grey font and it says whispers to you. I've just renamed the command blocks to coach. Now here we've got a binary counter, so we got 3 of them, so that's 2 to the power 3, which is 8, which means that every 8 times it is activated, this will be activated. So every 8 hurdles I do is going to give me a gold ingot, and that's pretty much it really. So all that's left to do now is have a little run, shall we say. How does the Olympic song go? Whatever, you know, the classic dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to gain absolutely nothing by just going backwards and forwards. I did the first one, and the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one. I wonder what happens when I finish. Oh look, I just got a gold ingot. Oh whoa, how did he end up back at the start again? Yeah, so that's the whole point of this. Well, it's not the whole point. The whole point is I was testing out something I plan to do on something else. I'm not going to tell you, it's a surprise. But imagine we didn't just do this for one direction. Imagine we did it for all 4 directions, and then we filled in the diagonals as well. And we had, instead of just this small square here that's tiled, you can see this is the edge of the square with the pink bit. Whoa. Imagine we had a 50 by 50 square, and we did it in all 4 directions. Then it'll be pretty hard to tell that you weren't getting anywhere. In fact, it would be pretty cool, and I'm going to use it, but that's something for later on, much later on, once I've finished the map. Whoops, I shouldn't have told you there was a map. Oh well, I've spoiled the surprise. There's a map, everybody. I'm making a map. Redstone Ninja is attempting to make a map. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil any more surprises for you. Here is the redstone behind it. Very simple. Here is the decorative part. Not very decorative, but never mind. It's a very crude example of what can be done with this sort of thing. And you can expect more things like this, because I think this is really cool. Yeah. Boom. Ding. Ding. Why did I say boom? Ding. Ding, ding. Anyway, I better stop waffling on now. You're probably sick of hearing my voice by now at the end of this video. So I think I'm going to end it here. Well, this has been the Redstone Ninja, and my work is done here.